Matter of fact, let me just do the
Do the cold open.
I think I liked you better before you were getting any. This gonna be part of the code opening too, right? Yo! Episode 197 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast is here. I am Mr. Know-It-All. She's Kelly Q. We rolling. I'm trying my best to knock these out before the new year comes in because new year, new things. New year, new me. Hey, bye. This thing. All right, look. Man, we about to just stay tuned in. Episode 197 is coming at you right about now.
I said no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives, way too long, then they show improving that. So no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too,
So,
likewise.
yeah.
This is what they
And I'm keeping that first part in there.
I know you are.
That shit is ridiculous. Like, honestly, because, yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's, you know, now y'all happy.
I'm in a calm place now.
We're going to talk about that, too, because I really want to talk about that. I want to talk about, because we're going to, like, kind of run format lists today, but we still going to do, like, catch up, but we'll flow into some other shit. I really, really want to talk about your newfound happiness. And how do you feel about those who haven't? Because women have a tendency to once they get theirs, fuck them other bitches. Like you bitches, up, bad for you, good for me. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that way?
No,
You don't?
because I want people to find happiness, and it's taken me a long time.
Would you
to-
sacrifice any bit of your happiness so they can find theirs?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, then yes, you might as well just
I
say
didn't
fuck
say
the bitches.
no. I'm not going to say fuck them bitches. Just
Why?
like I'm not going to say fuck you. No, I want everyone to find their own happiness. But like I was telling a young lady last night, who happened to be named what? Kelly.
I bet you it was with a Y.
It was.
I know.
It was, but she was a black girl, so
Oh, all right. Well,
she
that's
was pretty cool though.
EY or just Y?
Just why? Just why? IE is the correct way to spell it for a girl, just so that everyone knows.
I don't think men should be named Kelly, but that's just me.
Hey, it's an Irish thing.
Yeah, whatever.
It's an Irish thing. Warrior.
Last names, cool. First names, nah.
Either or. So I was telling her, I was like, it's taking forever for me to get where I'm at. You know, I'm in a stable relationship, not a situationship, an actual relationship.
Yeah, let's
I
say
was like,
call it something else because it sounds like you took somebody from your stable and made a relationship.
No,
You say that. Okay, so
No,
not a stable
no.
relationship.
No, no.
Like a
a good relationship,
all right.
something with
Steady
some future.
steady relationship okay.
It's stable, not my stable.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Stable as in is not wobbly. Stable.
Eh,
That's what the real, you know,
yeah.
a couple of-
Honeymoon phase.
honeymoon phase definitely.
Yeah.
But it's taken me a while to get here. But I had to actually do some work on myself,
Holy shit.
and some other things had to
Look at
fall
you
in place
Teaching the masses.
in my, my family situation that
Right.
everything had to actually lined up.
Okay. I
to
can understand. I
get
can respect that.
where I'm here, because I met him in May,
Yeah.
but nothing, progressed until like maybe the end of August.
So
September.
I think that specific things, like personal things, the things that you're talking about when it comes to that, I think it's more along the lines of, cool, that's either way it's configured, that's all well and dandy. But I think that the issue that I'm be talking about is the lessons that you learned throughout the time in which that you were, what I say, seeking. I'm not seeking.
Dry 24.
Well, Dry 24, that was kind of a purposeful thing.
Yeah.
And you can implement that and kind of say that this was a part of my journey.
And it wasn't And Dry 24 wasn't even purposeful. Like, I didn't intentionally go into 2024 with the thought that,
That shit.
nothing was going to happen to me in 2024.
When a woman that can get sex decides that she doesn't want to, it's premeditated, homie.
But no. Somebody else decided that they didn't want to give me sex anymore.
Well, no. They decided at first they didn't want to give you, didn't change their mind, and then you said, "Fuck you." Keep your decision. Stay where you was. Keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because that's a woman's train of thought, and a lot of times when it takes a man a lot of time to get through that. We gotta have like emotional damage and shit like that.
Emotional damage.
Like I saw this one thing. Like I fall into these reels and holes, pause, lately where. Like if you listen to that whole
rules of the reels.
Yeah, if you listen to episode 195, I don't know if you finished it.
Not yet.
Yeah, fuck you. Need to finish it. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna hold it against you. You know what I'm saying.
You talking on the phone in the car?
Yeah, I get it. Just turn the shit on. Anyway, but it had a whole bunch of clips of motivational things, but also like I don't want to say like people speaking with like signs of depression and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things that, when men talk about the battles and the demons that they go through. But it also talks about, just specific personal things that people go through with other people. Henceforth, the reason why I'm bringing this up is that because one of them actually had a guy get a text message from somebody that says, "I know you never want to speak to me again, but I miss you so much." And he puts the phone down and is like, no. And he starts screaming it like, "No, you don't get to do this to me. You left me when I needed you the most." Mm-hmm. And then, afterwards it shows him like having a moment rocking in the corner like, "No, you cannot never let nobody in like that again. That's fucked up what you did to me. Blah, 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 blah." I think that
should have been blocked so he would never.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he didn't block that person. That was kind of crazy. But my thought of it with your journey, not saying that anything in that is similar. What I'm talking about is that these little nuances, these little lessons that are learned throughout the entirety of time. You've learned lessons along the way. We've actually, as your brothers, actually taught you some lessons along the way, and you came to some conclusions. And I honestly think that your 5 year. Here's the thing. I never want. I ain't gonna hold you, man, and I'm not gonna say that I'm the reason.
Sorry for screaming in y'all ear.
I'm not gonna say that I'm not. I turned you down a little bit. Don't worry about it, because last week you was giving all types of peaks and valleys. I'm like, damn, Kelly is screaming her ass off into the microphone. But I'm not gonna say that I'm the reason. But what I think that this
catalyst.
I'm not going to say catalyst. I just think that this setting has taught you something. Mm-hmm. You utilize the mic in a way that not a lot of people as podcasters use it. Throughout your 5 year journey, you utilized it, became a stronger podcaster, but you also became a more expressive person. I hate it because I always want you to differentiate. I never want you to like the moment you take shit personal. That's when I know that you're beyond the character of Kelly Q and Kelly Quentin is in there somewhere. So when you don't want to pod because you're pissed at me, I'm like, nigga, it's us. We podcast. This is what we do. So
I didn't want to pod.
Right.
Not because so much I was mad at you.
Okay.
I didn't want to talk about that subject.
But that's the point.
I didn't want to talk about the subject.
But see, that's where the separation begins. Like our division begins where what we turn off and on. I've had a shitty week. Matter of fact, I had a shitty morning. I was just, you know what I mean? It was one of them things where, you don't want people
what could go wrong?
Oh, no. It wasn't even that bad. Like, I went to see celebrity boxing last night. It wasn't that bad. I mean, that was fun. Seeing the joy on the kids' face and whatnot and realizing that my kids is gangsters. I'm like, yo, y'all need to chill. I'll let you tell you about that in a second.
Oh, Lord.
So.
Sound like they was about to fuck somebody up.
Well,
they was about
and the grandmom. But that's a whole nother topic. We gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it in a second, right? Don't remind me to bring that back up because we flying off.
Grandma Thug Life?
My mom been a gangster for years, but that's just
Okay.
different. You know what I mean? She's a gospel gangster now, but that's different.
Gangster for the Lord.
So in this journey, what I'm starting to understand, like even going back to your apology show, going back to the things that you started to understand about the way that you are, the consideration portion of it, enter Taya, you know what I mean? The situation that it says, okay, she's the yin to your yang when it comes to the way that you guys look and approach things. So what you did was you just plucked a little bit of fruit off the tree and understood that if somebody of value came along, you can implement the things that you're learning. Cool. I love it. I love it.
But
No. It's not a but. I'm not, because it's no shade. What I'm saying is that the reason why I ask you, because I already know women are different than men when it comes to getting into relationships. Men kind of keep the plane steady and whatnot, and they don't, unless they're sucker ass nigga, you know what I mean, sucker for love ass nigga, they don't really alienate themselves from their homies. They're
Right.
like, it's my homie, this my girl, you gotta like her though, because this my girl, and I fuck with her like that, and we all good. And when I want to get away from her, you know what I mean, my man, and we rocks out. Women, on the other hand, is, oh yeah, you still my girl or whatnot, but all right, these are rules. You know what I'm saying? This is my nigga. Please don't wear this around him. And I'm not saying that it's something but these are unwritten rules. These are rules that happen to take place in the ecosphere of a new relationship for women. And then once it's built upon a certain thing, people understand where you lie in that. And then also, for the longest time, most women rather hang out with the nigga than their friends anyway.
no, I have a date with my sisters.
Okay.
I think the end of January, because there's a movie coming out on Prime.
Okay.
With Will Ferrell.
I seen that.
And
the
Reese
wedding joint.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for me, Damali, and Nikki, Will Ferrell is our dude. So
I love Will Ferrell too.
I was like, we need to have a date, hang out at the house.
But look at now. I don't know about Damani.
Because Nikki's married.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't know about Damani, but I know Nikki's married, newly married. I know that you're in a new relationship. I don't know about Damani though. Damali, sorry, yes. Damali. Yeah, is she
not currently?
She's currently.
Actually back in school. So.
Okay, so that's what I'm. That's those things, and that's fine because you guys are like step ladders, so it's all good and whatnot. Yeah. But when you got
Nikki's excited, like she actually texted me. She's like, "Yo, I'm excited for this."
Yeah, because it's a good look for you. What I'm saying is that, but when it comes to the single friends, it ain't gonna. You know what I mean? If you had the single friends that be outside, I'm not saying that's you. Yeah. But if you had your outside friends. Yeah, them bitches don't get that much. They don't get that much. Yeah, they outside.
Don't get that much help.
Yeah.
But you know what? I really don't have like the sisters that I hang with.
Right.
They're not outside people. So,
okay, so that's cool.
Like when we go out, it's usually I'm going over their house and we're drinking and bugging and listening to music or whatever. So
you're saying that here's a deeper question. And I hate to even get this deep this early in the podcast.
Why not?
If somebody told you that your relationship would last for 10 years for your friend who is looking for someone special to have 10 years of that happiness, would you give up 10 years of yours?
No.
Damn, really?
Oh.
Why?
So I like where I'm at.
All right, but
I am already spoiled rotten. So,
but you'll get another 9.5 years of this.
So,
I gotta talk to you about the washer too. She crazy. Go ahead. A whole nother thing. Whatever. Yeah, I know my life.
So, break it down to me again.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be the same answer. But I just want to make sure I have it.
So your life. The way it's going, let's just say that your objective is for this to last forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking.
In a day.
Yeah, I'm talking dirt, cold, maggot food, everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game.
Till
right?
Death do us part.
Till death do us part. I hate for it to sound that what you call it, but
that's what it is.
That's what it is. But if you could split it, let's just say that. What you like? You 70 now, so if it was if it was another, you get another 20, so you'd be 90. Now I'm playing. But I'm just saying, okay, let's just say you got you get 35 years, 35 more years.
An additional
35. So you'd be like what? You'd be 112. So so no. So but that's also all right. So let's just say that it takes it up to early 80s. I mean that's pretty much life expectancy or whatnot. You're blessed if you can get over that. But that's exactly what it is, right? What if for your friend to get the same type of happiness that you guys divvied that up into a 20-year interval that you split? And I'm not saying it doesn't run, it runs concurrent. It doesn't run consecutive. So it runs concurrent. So you give up it's a 20-year go, right? You give up 10 of your years to give to her for both of y'all to have the happiness for 10 years.
What happens after the 10 years?
It's over.
What's over?
The relationship, the happiness portion of it.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope.
None?
Nope.
Really?
Not a second.
See, you know what's crazy?
Not a minute, not a second.
I think almost every man I know would do that.
God bless.
But can I tell you why? So there's those the Deadpool Wolverine choir version of Like a Prayer that's been playing all over YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. I hear you call my name. They have these versions that says, my wife, I want to go peacefully in my sleep around people that love me. And the guy underneath it, me in a heartbeat, it's him doing something noble, saving kids on a helicopter, saving, you know what I mean, like fighting in a war or doing something. I ain't gonna hold you. The only thing that you want to be greater, you either want two things in your life as a man that's great: the way you lived or the way you die. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't control the way you was born. And most of the time you can't control the way you die. But think about it like this. To go out with a whimper is trash, especially if you're a person of substance. That's the reason why people like Robin Williams just couldn't take it. Like these people really, really couldn't take it. And I'm not saying that that's the ultimate thing. But I'm saying
he had a mental illness.
But no, he didn't have a mental illness.
Yes, he did.
He had depression.
That is a mental illness, darling.
Depression is a mental condition. ADHD is a mental illness. And or autism is a mental illness. Like
and the crazy thing
depression is a
you know what's
condition.
name was his best friend? Christopher Reeves.
Wow.
That was his best friend. Like from college.
Oh, really?
That's his best friend.
Yeah.
They went to Juilliard together. And I watched the last half of the documentary about Christopher Reeves. And Glenn Close was friends with them both.
Right.
Glenn Close did a couple of movies with Robin Williams. Right. And she's like, I've said this before, and I've always said this, that if Christopher was still alive, Robin would still be alive.
Absolutely. And I think that because even when Christopher was, and if you're saying they're friends, like you're saying they were friends, even when Christopher Reeves was at his most
physical,
it was it probably still lent
he's
itself.
Still here,
right? He's still here. You're right. He's still able to speak. Yeah. He's still able to get thoughts across and stuff like that. But we're veering from that topic. But what I'm talking about more is just the nobleness that it takes, because men are always in a position in which that the majority of a man's love language is give. Try to help. Unless you're a complete and utter asshole, then that's a whole different topic. People get mad about the way that you show up, but men don't give a fuck about how they show up. Yeah. They just care that they show up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why men fight the struggle. Like, well, why are you mean? Motherfucker, because I'm mean. But I'm here. Yeah. That's the point. But that's a whole different topic. But it's not really a different topic. It's pretty much the same topic, but it's you know what I'm saying.
Next.
A man would really, honestly, I probably would do that. I probably especially at this stage of my life, if I would give 10 years if I had the ultimate happiness with someone else. And you're telling me that you wouldn't give any of it?
So, let's say I got 80 years in front of me. 80 years of happiness.
Nobody lives to 200.
I'm just saying.
All right, my fault.
Fuck you. Say I got 80 years in front of me.
All right, got you.
And it's complete and utter bliss from the day we met to the end of this 80 years.
Okay.
You're asking me to split this 80 years to 40. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And give my friend 40 years so she can experience what I'm experiencing. But those next 40 years is just gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's no happiness.
Or that portion of happiness would no longer be there.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
And that's not being selfish. That's not being
But
selfish.
see, the problem is that, but you would.
But here's the thing.
You wouldn't do that
I
for your
think-
friend, but you would do that for your child. Whoa. Holy shit.
Here's the thing.
Just lie to me, Jerry. Lie to me.
One of the things is we don't covet what someone else has. Because what is for them is for them, and what is for me is for me. I could give up 40 years so my friend can experience what I'm experiencing, but then again, when she gets it, it may not be what she wants to experience.
No, that's not.
Yes.
No, you're moving the goalposts. I didn't say anything about that. I said your happiness. Like Israel Alexandra
Who
is
that?
he the style bender. He's a MMA fighter.
Okay.
Okay, so he won a fight one time, and he took the mic from Joe Rogan, and he said, "Can I just see the mic 1 second?" He said, he looked at everybody and said, "Listen, he's like, I just hope that for everybody out here, once in your life, that you can experience the happiness that I feel right now. And if you've never have, then strive for something, achieve it, and you will feel it, because I get to feel it all the time. Every time I'm standing in front of you, I feel this happiness." And what that stems from is him striving to achieve and winning fights or whatever it is that he does. That's why it's important. That's the reason why I said I didn't want to move the goalposts. I'm talking about the internal happiness that it provides you. If I told you that would be the exact same thing, and you wouldn't want to give up any of it, because, see, this is where, and that's the reason why I say it's a red pill thing. that women can never love the way that men love. That's the reason why they give birth to children. Because the only way that you can feel how a man can truly love others, because the man's love is a direct reflection of God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
God plants the seed, watch the seed grow. You guys are the arbitrators of it. And that's the reason why you give birth to the children. Because he had to put something in you to say, okay, this is the way that you're going to love. I need to show you how this feels to love something this much. Because if not, that's not even in y'all, even a little bit. Y'all happiness comes first. But it's a regular thing. You're not the only one. You are not a monolith.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is a regular thing. So I get it and I understand it. So shouts out to you. So just know that her happiness will not be sacrificed for you. All friends, none of her happiness is sacrificed for your ass. Is all her.
But I would never ask my friends to sacrifice their happiness for my happiness either. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
He go moving the goalpost again. That had nothing to do.
Happy birthday, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. I know Jackie. Jackie.
You did.
You know, happy birthday to you. Just know you ain't getting none of Kelly's happiness. So that happy birthday is about to be as good as it gets on Kelly's part. All right. I mean, we can do a catch up. I guess catch up.
Catching up on.
I don't know.
There's a couple of new movies out. I'm going to watch one tonight.
So wait, you jumped to the movies? You know we do this in different segments. Let's catch up a little bit.
I mean that was a lot of catch up, right?
Yeah, I know. So that's why I don't even know if I'm gonna. I don't even want to insert the current affair, Joan, or nothing like that. Who knows? Pap and Rim.
the hell. D.A. Hell.
Let me ask you a question. First and foremost,
It's just it's just too much.
all right. So, in case anybody has been under a rock, the way this, I'm going to give a real
And at
quick.
the end of the day, they still fucking.
Are they?
I don't care.
All right, well,
They
maybe.
still fucking.
But you're not gonna tell everybody that I like my ass eat. But you know what I mean.
I
You know
saw
what
that
I'm
on
saying? With
Facebook.
the-
I was like,
Yeah, you're not gonna like the pin back ass
I was
eat.
like, Rim.
And then, yeah, and then me still.
Rim?
Well, is it? I'm about to
You
say.
gotta tell
And here's the problem, like, and that's the thing about women. I don't care how masculine or how much of a thug Remy Ma is. She's still a woman,
everybody,
and women still have the tendency
and
to
emotional,
to say, but y'all still have the tendency to say shit that y'all think is stirring the pot and killing that nigga. You just told everybody that you eat his ass on the pin back. You think they're gonna look at him weird? No.
No.
You did it.
You did it.
You did it.
And for how many years did you do it?
Oh, a long time.
Okay.
Fresh out of jail doing it too. She out of
Was
the
she doing it in jail? Never mind.
Come on. What you think? Anyway, look. So shout out to Remy Pat. Remy Ma, Papoose, you know what I'm saying? Two rappers. The symbolism of black love. Remy Ma did a 6 or 7 year stint in, I think it was she was around here, wasn't she?
No,
or was that Lil Kim?
Kim
That was
around
Kim.
here.
Oh yeah.
Yep. He said nope.
What?
I asked him.
What?
I asked him if we were guaranteed 80 years of bliss, would you give up 40 years so that your friend could experience what we had for 40 years? And he said nope.
Both of y'all selfish. That's why y'all, what you call it? What's the sign?
Scorpio.
Oh yeah. Ugh. That's a toxic ass. Y'all gonna be toxic together. Oh goodness.
We had that conversation this
A
morning.
Scorpio and a Leo? Oh shit.
Ever read about a Scorpio and a Leo? That was like
That's
that's
nasty.
fire.
And y'all talk
That's
about other
fire.
people too. Y'all, that's that couple that talk shit to about other people.
Not really.
Yes, y'all
We
do.
don't-
Y'all, yes, y'all.
Well,
y'all.
you know the background situation, so I'm not going to say that
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
So because we know similar people in similar situations that we're both in, we can't help but to
Oh, you can't help
have
it.
these conversations.
You talk shit about other people.
and not so
about how
much
they-
talking shit. It's just like,
Uh-huh.
hey, you believe this shit happened. So,
Hey, because I told you that bitch was crazy. All right, then, exactly. One of them. Anyway, right? So, look. What the hell was I talking about? You know.
we Remy and
Remy and Pap. Thank you.
the pin back.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really talking about the pin back. Like, what the hell? No, I wasn't talking about the pin back at all.
We got to it was Kim being here. You trying to figure out which jail they were at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kim was here.
Yo, I never introduced myself.
But you know what?
Holy shit.
Well, you know what?
What? What's
First
that?
of all, your name is on your shirt.
That's true.
Second of all,
Mm-hmm.
this is episode 197.
Yeah,
If they don't know who you are by now,
that's true. That's true.
but that's Mr. Know-It-All.
I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. Even if you didn't know that he podcasted, as well as podcasting at Multimedia's lovable smart ass. That is Kelly Q, the Qster, Q Diamond Phillips, ex Q Hefner. Ex-Q Hefner.
XQ Hefner.
You know what I mean? Fuck around and find out.
I did.
Listen. But I was saying, don't nobody ever need to fuck around and find out, because Q Hefner been Q Hefner. Don't make her go back.
Don't make her go back.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to go back.
She don't want to go back. I like that. Yeah. 28 minutes in, and then we introduced ourselves. That shit was crazy. That's a wild joint or whatnot. But you know what's funny? Like we're actually practicing for Patreon, because that's what Patreon is going to be more like too, or whatnot.
Yeah.
Freestyling and shit like that. So look. So last year, there were rumors that were swirling saying that Remy had an affair with a battle rapper that was on the scene. The battle rapper that starred on.
Like he was like behind her in the video or something.
Yeah, well, you know who he is. He is the dude that pulled the gun out on Will Smith on Bel Air. Easy the Block Captain. Remember the first episode,
Oh,
the one that
okay.
he got arrested for, the one that he got sent to Bel Air for.
Okay.
He pulled the gun out on what you call it. That's Easy to Block Kathy.
Oh, okay.
That's who this guy is. Now remember that dude Grill had the. You remember what he looked like? He had a beard. He looked like a Philly nigga with like the teeth was all crazy and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, he got braces
In
and
Bel
shit
Air,
like that. Right in Bel Air, the
You
show.
said Will Smith, and I'm like, you know.
No, like what, like Bel Air,
that Will.
yeah, like the Peacock version. Yes. Okay, so look, not Fresh Prince, cause I don't know who the fuck that nigga was. Twirling him around in his head in the intro. I don't know who that nigga
Oh, that was what's his name?
Who?
Charlie Mack.
Oh, that was Charlie Mack. Oh, okay, I can see that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Who
So
else be able to pick him up and do
yeah,
that?
no, that's kind of wild. Anyway, so yeah, the rumors were swirling that she had been seeing somebody behind Pap's back. We didn't know that her and Pap were going through it.
Right.
Long story short, people automatically got at Remy Ma for that. You ain't shit for that. This nigga held you down for 6-7 years while you were locked up, which is true.
For some dumb shit.
And here's the thing. Am I the only one that say that if you locked up, if you come out and find out that I was fucking other women, you need to let that go? You was locked up for 7 years. So if you come out and find out that I was fucking with other women, you need to let that shit go.
I think it's an unrealistic thought
Mm-hmm.
to think that while you're in there for 7 years,
Right.
and that was probably with decent behavior.
Yes.
Because I'm sure it was supposed to be longer.
Yeah, it was something. I think
That,
it was something. I think
You
it was
know,
like 10 years.
that
So, yeah.
he is not going to. It may not be serious,
Right.
But he will get serviced
Yeah. But either
by
way,
someone.
during that whole time,
So I
nothing.
had to chalk that.
But nothing was ever brought up that whole time.
Right.
No, there was no situation. Nobody ever said that they found out anything or saw anything or heard anything about,
Right.
which is crazy because people talk. And in the age of
in
the
the
internet,
industry?
yeah, in the industry
Come
and the
on.
internet, my nigga, nah. But Pat came off scot free. She came out. They were doing love and hip hop.
You know, Pat probably did what Beyonce do.
Oh, not NDAs.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait.
Yeah.
Time out. I don't know if that's what Beyonce do. You gonna have a Beehive come.
No, she said it in one of her songs.
But you say, all right. So the NDA.
I'm not talking about.
Oh,
I'm not talking about
like,
that. I'm just talking about in general.
Messing around with
so
somebody,
that her
okay.
business is, not out there.
NDA. Yeah,
Right.
no.
You want to hang with me? You need to sign an NDA.
Yeah, respectable.
Yeah.
Respectable, of course. Yeah, so with all that
I
being
ain't trying to get in trouble with them.
yeah, of course. With all that being said, now it's coming to the chickens are coming home to roost, and apparently from what I'm hearing, the timeline is as follows. Clarissa Shields, who
Is
is
that the Olympic boxer?
the world, yes, the women's
One that-
heavyweight champion.
Wait a minute, the one that the movie is getting ready
Yes.
to come out about?
The women's heavyweight
Right, okay.
champion, the Mike Tyson
Yeah.
of women's boxing. Yes.
And Papoose pulled that.
Yes. He got a type.
He do. He like a rough.
He like
man.
a rough ass chick.
But I've seen her, so
She's gotten better looking
she's-
over the time.
yeah.
Yeah. But like,
she's last time I saw her, she was in a dress.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
she throw that shit on
Well,
there.
she was with the girl that's playing her in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
And she got thicker because she gained weight because she went from like welterweight all the way up to heavyweight, and she just knocked the girl out and won the women's heavyweight championship.
girl, go ahead. Girl.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So apparently Clarissa Shields was
I personally
putting some stuff up
if
on the
that
thing. Yeah.
Is who my man is now messing with. I wouldn't be saying nothing.
I think the problem
I
with
don't
it. I think the problem is that she may not like I don't think Remy likes what's going on with the idea that she's getting dragged through the mud, and then he's probably going to have a public relationship that's coming to the forefront, and then her relationship had to kind of be on the low for all this time. So then Pat was like, "Yo, you drawing? Here go pictures of you last Christmas with this nigga." Christmas card pictures. These niggas was laid up like the cover of Thriller. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like she laid back in his arms or whatnot. So Pap, she throwing shots out here. So Pap says, well, this is where she was last Christmas when I was home with my daughter. So then Rem says, no, I wasn't. You a liar. Here go Christmas morning right here. But then when I looked at that picture said 10:43 at night. So this is my thing. I don't care. Like the specifics start to get a little murky.
Right.
And when I start to think about it, I don't really know what to think when we start talking about what the sequence of events. What I do know, there are certain situations that you and boundaries you do not cross in relationships.
I think, especially since they had
And he knocked
sunshine.
Papu, and he knocked Easy the Block Captain out too. That was a whole nother thing.
Oh, okay. I just think, they have an older son. We know that.
But I don't think that's theirs.
Yeah.
That's
It's
theirs?
hers, but he helped
Hers.
raise.
Okay, right.
It's theirs.
Yeah.
And then she came home and had a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, all this stuff that you're putting out on the internet is just forever. It's just forever. And it's just, I think it's tasteless. Y'all gonna go at it, whatever. Go at it. But social media is a demon.
But here's the thing.
And I mean, but like you said, like you putting stuff out there trying to disparage his name.
What do you think?
But it's disparaging your name too because you did it.
What do you think makes the person that you were with for years
That angry?
No, not even that angry. Makes them hate you over time. What could somebody do besides like the whole
cheat on you?
Besides like cheat, have another baby, do you think people grow that far apart where somebody just can't stand the sight of another motherfucker? Like to the point where I cannot stand this motherfucker.
There has to be something that triggers. But also, I think maybe stuff has happened and it's built up and you haven't talked about it.
Okay.
So then when that one last, probably minuscule thing happens, that's it. Fuck it, whatever. But you didn't talk about all the other issues. So, of course, this little, I don't know what's going on with them, but let's just say somebody's situation. Minor situation is, you know, that one Jenga piece that knocks everything down. So, who knows?
Would you ever drag somebody like that? I mean, like
I don't know.
To be the start of
there
it.
is someone in this world
Yeah.
that right now, if I was driving down the street,
Right.
and I saw them walking across the street,
Right.
that I would press my gas a little harder. Because they hurt someone I love.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, at one point in time, I did love this person. But you hurt someone that I love more than I ever loved you. So, if I saw you walking down the street.
But isn't that
Watch out for CRVs.
Isn't that subjective?
Very, very. Because it depends on the person.
See, I can't do that then.
Yeah.
I see. To me, that's the reason why.
I think that's the only person in the world that I actually,
I would have to stay.
I might hit with my car.
I would have to stay neutral. Because people are people. And everybody's side of the story. There's the good. There's your side. There's one side. There's the other side, and then there's the truth somewhere in between.
Not this situation.
Yeah,
I can't be neutral in this situation.
I know you. Most people can't. Most people can't be neutral.
No, I could be neutral through most situations.
Right.
But this particular situation,
right,
I can't be neutral.
Okay, I can understand.
So
that. I can understand that. But you know what? All right.
Is at the point of protecting someone that
yeah
can't really protect themselves.
Understood. But in the midst of
that's a different situation.
That's different because that's putting yourself directly in the middle. There's not even a degree of separation in between what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm talking about situations that are a degree or 2 or 3 or 6 of separation. So when you start to look at it and say, okay.
Like I personally don't think we should know anything about ass eating habits.
Exactly. And here's another thing.
And the way it's done.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know about.
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit's efficient.
I'm sure it is.
That's crazy.
That's
probably the straightest way that a man could. That's the straight, and it's still.
Or either way is the yeah.
I mean, it's
however.
Yeah.
I don't want to know
the other way
about her.
Other way is doggy. Man is face down, ass up, and that's
not gonna happen. for most men. I say
How you
for
know
any- I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So wait.
I don't know.
But I don't know, for her to even put that out there or whatnot. I just think
Why?
that
Like, it's just.
because the anger, the
Well, he
internet.
likes to have his ass ate. But who would be doing the ass eating? That doesn't say much about him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's bending over eating his own ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if you said he attempts all the time to eat his own ass,
that's
then okay.
Wow.
I'm like,
holy shit.
What the fuck? But you're saying that he enjoys
I'm pretty sure.
having his ass ate.
I'm pretty
which means
what?
you probably eating ass.
I'm pretty sure.
So now I'm like,
that
this
over,
all this that you're spitting,
mm-hmm.
all this rap that you're spitting, what's coming out on the tongue?
I'm pretty sure
What's coming out?
that my
Look,
high school.
What's coming out?
Shit. That's nasty. I'm pretty sure that my high school and college reputation involved nipple talk. Listen, I know for a fact that there was probably some, like, well, back then it wasn't no group chats, but if it was ever a group chat where there was multiple, there would be talks about what Mr. Know-It-All understood and what liked.
So glad.
What?
That when I was in high school.
What's that?
And when I was in college.
It wasn't no phones?
There was no phones.
Oh, my God.
There was no text messages.
Yo.
There was no screenshots.
Remember when you had to find a rumor out for certain? Remember when the rumor got up to, so when I went to Brook, right? So it's 1,500 kids to go to Brook, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you in Brook and you like, all right, cool. The rumor mill started it was like if it started on the 5th floor, it took at least
life of his own.
Right, it took a life of its own, so it took at least 2 hours to get around to the floor. Then, if it filtered down to the other people that was in the class, the other people that was in the same grade and whatnot, then later everybody would know about it. Then you'll see the repercussions if you go to lunch or something like that. Hey, I heard you see that. You know what I'm saying? But
by a week later, it's over because something else.
But it didn't live.
This shit lasts forever.
It does. And you know what it is? People who have the tendency to fucking rediscover it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, remember?
I mean, how many times have you seen something that was posted 5 years ago and all of a sudden is back?
Just like today,
the internet lasts forever.
Today, the fucking Eagles and Steelers game. I've been fucking hearing Steagles. I'm like, dog, this is something that I learned 22 years ago. I know.
Well, one of our Edinburgh peeps.
Uh-huh.
He was before me. He was there when he was a elder when I was a freshman.
Oh, but I didn't. Yeah.
But that's
huh? What?
Don't get fucked up.
I was about to say. I didn't say. All right.
Don't get fucked up.
I know because I was gonna say words like inception and groundbreaking, all that shit. But go ahead.
But he's from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So he's like Philly Borough fan.
Mm-hmm.
Sincerely, from your Pittsburgh Borough fan. Fuck y'all. For the next 3.5 hours, then we back to normal after that.
Oh, everybody that's representing black and gold. I got family. You can kiss my ass.
So all the Philly people was like, yo, the feeling's mutual.
Feeling so mutual.
Go Birds. I put Bird Gang.
Go Bird Gang, dickhead. How about that? For the next until 7:30 tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, dickhead. No, fuck out of here, black and gold, dickhead.
And I want to watch the game so bad.
Oh yeah, but you a curse. Yeah, don't watch.
I'm not a curse.
Yeah,
I just feel.
Are you? Let me ask you. When you watch the game, do we win? All right, then you're a curse. No. Did you watch that Super Bowl?
No.
You didn't.
No.
All right. Did you watch the one we won?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then it might be different for the playoffs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did you watch?
I watched that whole game from beginning to end.
Did you watch the playoff game last year?
No.
Okay. This is a little weird. It's getting a little odd because I don't really know what to think of.
The season games.
In-season games. What game did you watch this year?
I didn't watch any this year.
You didn't watch any. Well, yeah, you might want to stay away.
Yeah, I didn't watch any this
You
year.
might want to stay away.
Be
Yeah.
on the street.
Yeah.
Like I may. This is as most as I'll do.
You watched the first 2 games though, didn't you? Did you watch the games at the beginning of the season?
No.
Okay, you watched no games.
No games.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like,
we still
the most
lost
I'll
and
do-
won
the
without you.
The most I'll do is I know the game is on.
Yeah.
I'll flip to see the score. If they're running a play, I'll watch that play.
Yeah.
And then I turn.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
I love my Eagles, but I feel like sometimes when I watch, if I watch it from beginning to end, they don't do what I need them to do.
Listen.
So because of my love
here's the problem.
for my city and my team,
Can I be honest with you?
I won't watch.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
That there
Now, if I had a ticket to go to the game,
that there is a secondary city, and there's a secondary city in a state into which that they bring very little value anymore. And I'm gonna keep it a
Well,
bean.
you know
with
what?
And keep it a
Seriously?
bean with you. I love the scenery out there, and I love the old rustic feel. But what I do know is that fucking fan base is insufferable, and they've always been. You know what I'm saying? Now
so are we.
but I don't give a fuck. Fuck them.
I know, and they don't either.
And then that's my point. So therefore,
We're the perfect teams to go against each other.
yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And we both hate the Cowboys, so it's like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Here's the thing. We can live with this. The only problem with it is when you set
I can
precedent.
tell you the one time I rooted for the Steelers.
When?
It was 1996 Super Bowl.
Yeah, I root for the Steelers sometimes.
Yeah.
I
And they
root
were
for them
playing
sometimes.
against the Cowboys.
Cowboys,
so.
yeah, they played against Cowboys.
lost,
They
but-
lost that game, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But I root for the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes.
But if they playing the team you want
I
to
need
lose.
want the Cowboys, them against the 49ers, them against the Cowboys, them against any of them, the Giants. Oh, please, bust their ass. Even against Baltimore. Fuck it, go ahead, rock out. You know what I'm saying? Kick their ass. I don't give a shit.
Right.
My thing is that, yes, insufferable fan bases are insufferable fan bases. I get it and I respect it. I'm just saying that.
Because there's
Today-
Pennsylvania and then there's Philadelphia.
Exactly. And Pittsburgh is Pennsylvania
Thank you.
through and through.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is its own. We might
Oh
as
my
well
God.
be Philly,
At
D.C.
work last night, the amount of people that actually walked into my hotel with Steelers paraphernalia on.
Oh, yeah, they travel well.
was
They're like
just like-
cockroaches. That shit is terrible.
What the fuck? How do you?
There are three fan bases in football that
how do
are.
you walk around Philadelphia with that on?
There are 3 fan
No.
bases in the NFL that are like cockroaches. They're like COVID.
Cowboys,
they
Steelers,
spread.
and Eagles.
Nope.
What?
Cowboys, Steelers, and the 49ers. Jesus Christ. I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, ew. Like it's nasty. And here's how, and this is the pecking order. The Cowboys fans are just like fickle. Like if there was like a bracket for football gayness, that would be the Cowboys. The Cowboys that would be them through and through.
What's up, Tone? What's up, Pipe?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just bullshit. No,
Is Nia a Cowboys fan too?
huh?
Nia,
All 3 of them. All fucking 3 of them. It's ridiculous. That's why they suck this year. So look.
so
that-
my boy, we do Yellowstone on Monday.
Uh-huh.
But ooh,
Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
don't understand.
I don't get it either. So look. So from the bottom to the top. So it's the Cowboys. Then right after them is the Steelers. My nigga. You're going to see thousands of terrible towels in there today.
Oh my God!
And it makes me mad because we don't hate them enough to.
Is this a home
whoop-
game for us?
It's a home game.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, we don't hate them enough to whoop their ass. We don't. We don't hate y'all enough to throw one of you niggas off the link balcony. But at the end of the day, it's like,
We will snatch a towel.
well, we snatched the shit out of one of them goddamn towels. Snatched the shit out of one of them Jones. And here's the thing: I hate legacy things though, because this game doesn't mean a whole lot. It only means a whole lot to
Because
this.
we only play them like what, every 2 years?
Every 4 years.
Every 4.
Or well, it's been every 2 years because we'll have like 2 years ago we threw a game and that's the year we won the Super Bowl and we whooped the ass, but that was a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
The Steelers haven't beaten us since 04. The Steelers haven't won in Philly since 1965. It's almost 60 fucking years.
Okay.
So here's the problem. Everything comes to an end. So my thing is that this game is not as important to us as it is to them.
Right.
Now, keeping pace in the NFC, maybe getting the first round bye. Okay, that's all well and dandy.
Right.
But this shit ain't really. It's not as personal.
Like, if we lose this game, we're still.
Yeah, we still in good. We already made the playoffs. We in the playoffs already. So we just jogging for position.
Game.
This is an important game because we want to win, but it's not breakneck die hard important because if the Steelers lose, then they're still battling Baltimore for to win the division.
Okay.
And they got other people, so it's different. I don't know how. I didn't even want to start talking about this because by the time this, what you call it,
you know how I.
Yeah, because the shit gonna be dated by the time whether we win or we lose, it's going to be fucking dated. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Steelers.
Go Birds.
Here we go. Fuck out of here, dickheads. Thank you.
Eagles fly.
All right, so what else?
Entertainment. TVs.
Oh, TV, movies, TV.
So there is a movie. Well, first of all, can I just say I'm pissed?
You always pissed. Wow.
I'm pissed because my son and I, we like to rock. We love Chris Evans, Christopher Jamal.
That shit was ass, wasn't it?
It was good.
It was a good movie. Okay,
it was a really good movie. Red One.
Yeah,
it was a really good movie. It was a little bit cursing in it.
Oh yeah, you did.
For a
Christmas
movie.
Yeah. What about it? Oh yeah, it's coming out on digital next week.
No, this shit is on Prime now.
It's on Prime for free?
Yes.
That means that shit tank. Whatever you send it to Prime for free, that means that you have given up on anything in the theaters. And so wait, you don't have to rent it?
No.
Oh yeah, then that means that they're looking to get residuals from the Prime membership. Oh, that's terrible. They're just looking to break even. That's a shitty joke. Damn, dog.
When I found out, I was actually at work.
Y'all went 2 weeks ago seeing that shit, didn't y'all?
3.
It's a goddamn shame.
But I found out last week after we recorded.
The red one.
And I called my son.
The dead one.
And he finally called back and he was like, "What's up, Mom?" I was like, "Red One." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's on Prime." He's like, "For free?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's disappointing."
Can I say something?
What?
I really, really want you from now on.
That's
right?
the way he talks to me.
No. I want you to write down what he says and then let me say it.
Read it.
Yeah, because the way, like, honestly, you would perpetually have an 8-year-old trapped in your mind when you speak of this young man. He's 20 years old. Every time I hear him like, "Mom, what you talking about in the mini man?" That's not what he sounds like. I've spoken to him before. He doesn't sound like that. That's like me, you know what I mean? Every time Donovan say something, I'll be like, "Yeah, man, so I ain't reach the ball. You know what I mean? I got the football and I ran it, but I didn't yesterday, but hurt my MCL. But you know, I didn't." Like, no, dog, that's not how that works. It doesn't sound like that. He doesn't sound like that at all. All right, so from now on, just throw your big boy voice on or something like that, or you know what I mean. Just try to, "Oh, Mom, but you know what?"
So anyway,
you can deepen your voice.
Watch Jamie Foxx. Did you watch it yet?
I did.
It's awesome.
I don't. So this is my thing. I loved it.
Yeah.
The reason why it is that is because
he just got hurt.
I've been a glutton. I know he got busted in the mouth the other night with about a bottle because they said he disrespected Diddy. Hey, New Yorkers.
I don't think that's what happened.
They said something about Diddy because he said something about Diddy on the jump. Hey, New Yorkers. Let me say this real quick. ISO. New Yorkers, if y'all really this upset about what's going on with Diddy and whatnot, I really, really think y'all should kind of separate your thought process right now until we find out exactly what's going on. I know you ride or die for the kid, but if there's something that they find out that's because to me, I'm not one of them that I don't go off of what everybody tells me, but chill for a minute before you start throwing bottles at the superstar. You gotta relax because it's getting a little ugly out here.
So there's a movie. You know the movie Kingsman?
Yeah.
The guy that plays Eggy.
Jared Edgerton, whatever his name is. Yeah. Taron Edgerton.
So he has a new movie on Netflix called Carry On.
Okay.
And a TSA agent fights to save his girlfriend in a Christmas Eve flight in this high-octane thriller starring Taron Egerton, Sophia Carson, and Jason Bateman.
Oh, Die Hard. Die Hard 2.
I watched most of the Die Hards last night.
Die Hard fucking 2. That is a remake of Die Hard 2.
Hopefully it'll be better. Because Die Hard 2 was horrible.
You are a fucking maniac. Are you kidding me? Die Hard.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Die Hard 2.
You did disrespectful. Die Hard 2 did not have the complexity that Die Hard 1 or Die Hard with a Vengeance had. But like
I just thought Die Hard 2 was like Die Hard in the airport.
That's exact. Duh.
But it was just it was unnecessary.
The subtitle for it was Die Harder.
I know. It was just horrible. We were watching it last night. And the funny thing, I was watching Die Hard.
Right.
Number 1.
Uh-huh.
And I went to sleep.
Right.
And woke up and part 2 was on.
You took a long nap. Because it
was towards the end.
Back in 89 though.
And the guy that played the oh my God, it was Dinner and a Movie on TBS or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So the guy that played the chauffeur.
Argyle.
Yeah. He was the guest on there.
Yeah. So he was in years. Now you know that he was in a bunch of other movies that because Richard Donner was the one that directed that.
Okay.
So Richard Donner also did the first Lethal Weapon. So if you notice anything about those movies, they were similar. They had like a similarity to them.
Yeah.
Richard Donner was like the big guy because he worked with Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer. Those was the guys, right?
Dick Donner. Okay.
Wow. You got you a dick donor, huh? Don't you?
It ain't a donor, it's a gift. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. So look. Anyway, but with Die Hard 2, what it was is, first and foremost, the first Die Hard was 2 hours and 20 minutes long in 1989.
Yeah.
That was a fucking monster of a movie to be an action movie back in 1989. It's a long time to be sitting in the theater. The second one, they abbreviated it to 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fast-paced action. But you have got to be shitting me if you think that some of the action scenes in Die Hard 2 were even better than the first one. I'm not saying it's the third or not the third on the totem pole. Because when you start talking about Live Free or Die Hard and A Good Day to Die Hard, Jesus Christ, that was just a shit show. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like, why?
Yeah. But Die Hard 2.
Which one was that with
with Justin Long?
Yeah.
That was Live Free or Die Hard. And then the fifth one was A Good Day to Die Hard.
Because that was with his son.
His son was the boy that played in Suicide Squad. I think he played Boomerang, and I forget the name. I forget his name. You got to look him up. But that movie was just wall-to-wall action for no reason.
Oh, Live Free or Die Hard is the one with Justin Long.
Just right, Live Free or Die, and then the other one was A Good Day to Die Hard. That's the last one that nobody really saw.
I think I saw 15 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
And I stopped. They were like in Russia or something.
Yes.
I stopped and was just like.
The nigga popped the trunk. He pulled up to the club.
John Courtney.
Yeah, pulled up to the club at the end of the fucking movie.
Oh, I might have to go watch it again though, because my man is in it.
With a trunk full of guns.
My man is in it.
Who?
Cole Hauser.
Oh yeah, he was the bad guy. No. I think he was the FBI agent that turned in the back. Something like that. Yeah, you watch it again. But anyway, yeah.
Watch it so I can say how.
Die Hard, yeah.
Aldous was in it.
Who?
Aldous Hodge.
Oh,
Cross.
Crow. Okay, all right, got you.
That's what happens when the movie you haven't seen so long, you go back and be like, oh, they in it.
So I did watch Jamie Foxx. I finished watching Beetlejuice.
Me too, because it was free.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one was too iconic. It was like Coming to America too. You didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to do it.
Right.
On one hand, no, they didn't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice wasn't really necessary.
Right.
However, being the person that loves nostalgia as I do,
Yo.
I enjoyed it for what it was, which was just a throwback to my memory.
When they try
the funny thing is, Saturday Night Live missed out. Because, oh my God, what's his name? The one that played Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton
Jesus
hosted.
Christ,
your brain.
My brain is. I'm trying to tell you, perimenopause is kicking my ass.
Oh shit! What the?
But Michael Keaton hosted Saturday Night Live.
When? After Beetlejuice came out?
Yeah,
Okay.
or when it was getting ready to come out.
Right.
And Alec Baldwin was one of the guests on the show that night.
Get the fuck out of here. This was after Rust? This is after the Rust shit?
Yeah. He's been back on Saturday Night Live for like a couple of weeks.
Alec Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin. He's not playing Trump. He's playing somebody else.
But he's been doing some things.
Yeah.
He wasn't on it because Chris Rock hosted last night. I saw
didn't
some of
watch
that. That was
last
kind of
night.
funny. It was kind of funny.
I
Yeah.
probably won't watch that.
Yeah.
I recorded it, but I probably won't watch it.
Yeah. But yeah. So I mean, like I said, for what it was worth, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I had some shits and giggles.
Oh, I watched the Subservient on Netflix. You gotta watch it. Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Listen.
I was like this. I first of all,
Mm-hmm.
it's a Blumhouse movie.
Yes. So
please,
here's
everyone understand.
yeah. Blumhouse get busy.
Blumhouse.
Yeah.
There's not a movie that I've seen
Mm-hmm.
that I haven't tremendously enjoyed.
Is Blumhouse under A24 or A24 is its own thing, or do they collab?
I don't know.
So all right.
Let's find out.
This movie,
Mhm.
quick hot take.
Mhm.
Very, very similar to Megan,
Right,
but
an adult
an adult, but better than Megan. I liked it better than Megan.
played by Megan.
Yeah, exactly. But I actually liked it better than Megan. I did.
Okay.
And the budget didn't have to be as crazy. You could tell the budget was less, but the idea of it itself was actually kind of thorough. You know what I'm saying? Like she like it leaves the window open for them to make another one, but I mean, it ain't really giving nothing away. You know what I'm saying? His wife's sick in the hospital, and he gets a maid/nanny to help, and she's subservient to his every whim and whatnot, but he doesn't really know how to deal with it.
I think she starts like overstepping.
She didn't really overstep. What she did was she started so the wife looked like she wasn't gonna get a heart, and when they had one that for her, something happened. It was a bad storm, so the heart didn't make it in time.
Oh.
So they were like, "All right, look, he's got these two kids. One is a baby, the other one is a young girl.
She needs help. He
needs help. So there's the lady. She's the robot is a nanny. It's a so she starts to realize. He tells her, "Listen, I want you." He was getting drunk one night. He said, "I want you to watch this movie." It was Casablanca. And she gives like a quick, because she knows everything. So what I mean, like off the internet. So she gives a quick synopsis of what the movie's about. He's like, "Forget what you think you know about Casablanca." And she was like, "Well, I can't forget anything that's unethical and it's not a part of my program." He said, "I'm your primary user. I'm telling you to forget everything about Casablanca." And when he tells her to do that, he resets her. It allows her to reboot and erase directives that she is supposed to take and make up her own conclusions amongst the common sense.
Right.
So her objective is now to not only do what the primary user says, is to make him happy. His stress is up with the kids. She realizes that if he orgasms, his stress is less. So what you think she doing? She offering robot pussy up.
Oh my Lord.
Yo, shout out.
That's on Netflix, right?
That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
That shit got messy quickly. I was like, oh shit.
But there's a movie that's somewhat similar. What's the guy that played Mike Coulter? Is black husband and wife and have a robot third. Yeah.
What? They got a robot throuple? Is that a Tyler Perry movie?
But the
Robots in Black by Tyler Perry.
But she starts like wiring. I don't know what's been going on. I gotta find the name of that movie.
Yeah, find the name of that. Yeah,
I saw a clip of it on TikTok actually.
Yeah, find the name of that and whatnot because it could be similar. Who knows? Right?
You know how they do.
A lot of them come out with the same type of movies at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we at? Hour and 4 in and whatnot. All right, so What else are we missing? We talked about Remy. We talked about Papoose. Oh, that's what we didn't talk about. Hove. In this court case. I knew this shit was coming. Pause. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't think that they were going to try to double down in this situation the way that they are.
Right.
And the craziest thing about it, it's almost like it was to be expected. Like to me, why do I think that this is a pure calculated money grab?
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where it's like we can't do anything but notice that this is not right. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl gets a lawyer. She comes out and says that Diddy and Jay raped her at 13 at an MTV party.
I misremembered.
And then her dad was like,
I don't remember driving 5 hours.
Here's the problem, though.
But what's the name is double backing too?
Who?
Jaguar.
Fuck Jaguar.
Well, fuck her.
She's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
she was like, no, it wasn't Jay. It was this other name. I'm like,
see, this is the problem. When you get a when you get a microphone to throw things out there, and your voice is heard, and somebody gets a wind of it, then all of a sudden it becomes a thing. Like it's going to be a thing now.
Yeah.
So what do we say to somebody where you like, yo, what you said was wrong? How do you get everybody that you convince otherwise to believe that this is not the real thing? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I think it's not. I think it's fucked up. I don't think it's fair, and I think it's wrong that they're able to do that. I think that, like, for real, like, where's the punishment for people that falsely accuse people? Fuck misremembering.
There needs to be a punishment.
Like, you got to start locking people the fuck up. Like, you need to be locked up for every moment of police investigation time that you waste on some shit like this. These lawyers work pro bono. They just running outside doing whatever.
Right. Because if you're saying, I'm accusing Jay, Sean Carter, multi-millionaire.
No, billionaire. Multi-billionaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lawyer is going to be like this.
It's only 3.
The lawyer is going to be like, yes, I'm going to take your case pro bono because somewhere in the paperwork, you're going to have the other side pay the legal fees. But now you're not getting no legal fees because she double backing on that.
But here's the problem. The lawyers don't give a fuck about that.
No, they see the money.
They with the shits. They with the money grab. So the lawyer actually has a personal vendetta against Jay for some other shit that had happened. So Jay threw it out there, was like, yo, do me a favor. See if you can find that statement that Jay wrote after the accusations were put out there.
So sidebar.
Yeah.
It was a TV show called Accused.
Okay.
I think it comes on Fox. So every episode is a different story. It's not like a consecutive story.
Okay.
It's a different story.
Right.
This has an Eve robotic scene. Is been going, like I said, viral on TikTok.
Right.
But Accused Megan Stories plot explained. So somehow this is related. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I know,
you saw something that was similar to that.
Very similar to what you said.
Right.
She's trying to please him and just Eve on TikTok.
All right.
So Jay.
Yeah, because apparently or whatnot, there was some sort of vendetta that he had against him, and even in the statement that Jay put out there, he was just like, "Yo, I know you, and you're trying to do this because you reached before and you didn't come up with what you was looking for.
Right.
So now you're taking somebody else to keep, completely utterly try to reach for it."
He said, "True justice is coming."
But why do these lawyers? How do they get off with to keep doing this shit? Like, isn't it shouldn't it be like unethical or like a misuse of the bar, some shit like that? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? How anybody can sue anybody for anything, which is cool. But here's the thing: these lawyers that continuously take these fucking cases under a money grab pretense. That doesn't make any sense, and that shouldn't be allowed. I don't even understand how we still get here after all these years.
So the letter from Jay-Z's attorney took aim at Doe's attorney, Anthony Busby.
Fucking Busby.
Given today's revelations, Mr. Busby almost certainly failed to undertake a reasonable inquiry into the facts before filing the complaint. He should have never brought the claims. The letter concludes by noting that Jay intends to file immediately a motion to strike the First Amendment complaint. In a press statement, Jay-Z echoed the sentiments of his attorney. Today's investigative report proves this attorney, Busby, filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon.
See, and I get it.
And then his lawyer added, it is stunning that a lawyer would not only file such a serious complaint without proper vetting, but would make things worse by further peddling this false story in the press.
Right.
We are asking the court to dismiss this frivolous case today, and we will take up the matter of additional discipline for Mr. Busby and all the lawyers that filed the complaint.
He need to go to jail. Like put it like this. Like, honestly, if they get all this shit washed and Bull drops his claim, he should not be allowed to practice law. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me, and it's not even because I'm a Jay-Z fan or I'm sticking up for Hov in this situation. If he did it, then that would be the thing. But this is this shit is crazy. Like, anybody can say anything for anything. Like, this is fucking nuts, man. Like, honestly.
Wow.
What's that?
I like this further statement in the story. The rapper also denied all of the allegations against him when news broke. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games.
Right.
We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain.
Ooh.
Only your network of conspiracy theorists will believe the idiotic claims that you have levied against me. That, if not for seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am.
So here's the thing. That statement was up.
Said,
so that statement was up, and they took it down. They took that statement down because it was very aggressive. But it was aggressive. Everything about that was personal. It was personal.
It was personal.
That was not. That was like.
And it's even more personal because his daughter's 12.
Yes.
It's even more personal because his daughter's 12.
That's fucking disgusting. That's
okay.
Like dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. These people play. They play a lot of fucking games. I don't know what world these people
everybody
are from.
playing fuck around and find out right about now.
No,
why are y'all playing fuck around and find out?
I don't know what world these people are from, but I'm telling you, like, people gonna learn.
They from F.A.A.F.O. They from F.A.A.F.O.
What the fuck is F.A.A.F.O?
Fuck around and find out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They from F.A.A.F.O.
Shit is crazy.
Next topic.
All right, so look.
Because the game is coming on soon.
It is coming on soon. So listen, right? So
yeah, I gotta get back home to not watch it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just gotta be home to.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
gonna put my jersey on and walk around the house and cook dinner. Just yell, "Go Eagles!"
So it's two stories.
True story.
Two stories, and then we can get out of here.
Okay.
All right. First story. Earlier this week.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if it was on Monday. Maybe it might have been on Tuesday. It might have been Tuesday or Wednesday night and whatnot. I felt the power. After working a 11-hour day, you know what I'm saying, while I'm moving and shaking, I actually had a little bit of energy when I came in the house. A couple days ago, my washing machine, probably last week, let's do that. I started to see a little bit of a puddle coming out from the bottom of it. So you know what that means. That means that the washing machine is kaput, and that means if you run it again, it'll flood. All right? So I see that start to happen. So instead of F.A.A.F.O, I say, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm going to, so we moved to this house 14 and a half years ago, almost 15 years ago. March of 2010. We moved in. I used to work for Rent-A-Center. in Pittsburgh. First place I worked, and then I moved to Philly and started working for Rent-A-Center. And then I left there afterward. We bought a washer for the low because you can get all the furniture from there and whatnot. You know what I mean? Especially if it was like previously used. But this was brand new. Bought a washer, bought a dryer set. Bought it both. We didn't even hook it up. I bought it straight to the bought it from Rent-A-Center and put it on to the truck, to the moving truck when we moved from Pittsburgh with my brand new family to Philly. Wasn't married yet. We was engaged. We drive down here. We used to live 5 minutes away across the boulevard in Mayfair. Moved that in there. We used that washer and dryer for 5 years. From 2005 to 2010. That we were renting that house. We purchased this house. We got here. There was a washer already here. But we had a dryer. So we just stuck with the dryer that we had. That washer made its way to the storage area in the back of the basement, which is right next to the room that we're currently in. Little storage area right over there.
Right. So you still have the dryer that you bought from Pittsburgh. I mean, the washer that you bought from Pittsburgh.
Right. The dryer's been in effect the whole time. Okay. You know what I mean? But we got it fixed a couple times, but we probably need a new one soon. But it's there. It's in its use, and it's great. Mm-hmm. This washer has sat there now for 15 years, waiting its turn, like Batman retiring.
Isn't that a wonderful thing?
That is the craziest shit in the world, right? So it sat back there. And this washer, over the past 2 years, have started to kind of act up. The cycles take longer. Some of the water isn't coming out. And then now we started to see those little puddles, and I'm like, oh, shit, it's about to go. So I Hulk smashed, was like, you know what? I can get this shit done. I'm not the greatest in anything when it comes to home improvements. I don't do sheetrock. I don't do caulking well. Pause. I don't do fucking I'm okay at painting. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that a nigga can do is I can build and put some shit together.
Okay.
And when I worked at Rent-A-Center, that was one of the things that I learned how to do was hook up a washer and dryer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it was gas or electric. I don't really do gas too crazy because I don't like, I ain't fucking with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, hire somebody to do that.
Yep, I get the gas company come out holler at me. But the water, I can live with that.
Right.
So I moved everything that they had in the way out the front of the basement, okay?
Okay.
Disconnected the washer, which I forgot to turn off the hot water, and that shit back. I lost my face, and it was like a movie. I had to hold it down.
Got a waterfall in face, huh?
But shut up. Anyway, the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Kelly. Anyway, ha 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 ha. Right? Anyway, so turned it off because it was like a calcium deposit on the knob. It was a whole thing because it took forever. So I had to use the whatchamacallit. I had to use the wrench to turn it. So it was a whole thing. But I got it done. I disconnected it, drug the washer out back after I moved everything, right? Then that was only half the battle. Because what happens, because that shit was there before we moved in. So not only was it 15 years of debris behind that washing machine, there might have been another 20 behind it. So I'm back there sweeping all types of weird shit. I don't know what, old clothes, shit I ain't seen.
Lord.
Yeah, it's all types of shit behind that washer. So I sweeped it out. Boom. Now it's time to get the new one. It's like a wall of bullshit in front of the new one because it's all the way in the back. I moved everything the fuck out of there, drug that washer over to that side, hooked it up, turned it on, began to run it, and then proceeded to take a lot of the shit where I put in here and put it back in there neatly and whatnot. Nigga. Built up, it did everything and whatnot, ran it. Everything went off without a hitch, and I felt good till the next morning. I woke up, and the upper part of my back felt like I had carried that washer all day with me. So it was like one of them things where like the muscles in the upper part of your back, oh, that shit hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah, you were supposed to take an ibuprofen before you went to bed.
I know. I didn't end up taking it till the next day. But I like I said, I was cool. I was able to deal with it for the next couple of days. But at the end of the day, it made me kind of like, when you're in pain, I was a little irritable for the next couple of days and whatnot.
But when you think about what you did and what you prevented.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Some real man shit too.
That's some real man shit.
That's some real man shit. You know, because everybody in your life don't make you feel manly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to feel manly. Shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, honestly. And ladies, let me tell you something.
Hey,
If your nigga, if you got a nigga in your life that could do what I just described to you, figure it out and hold on to him. Cause your ass ain't.
Why they talking about snow?
Oh yeah, that's what I heard about that too. Oh, that's another thing.
About in 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm glad that you said that. So the assholes down the block put chairs in their parking spaces. I wanted to run down there and kick that shit over and throw that shit in the street.
What is the problem, people?
Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, it's probably gonna be a snow game. So vibe out. Time for a snow game, nigga. Yeah, that makes me a little nervous, but you know what I mean?
I'm gonna go to McDonald's and take my ass.
Anyway,
home.
so story number 2.
Oh Lord.
And then we can get out of here.
All right.
So last night.
I'm scared with these.
Shout out to Official Celebrity Boxing. So, as you know, my mom's husband is the mayor of Chester. We at Harrah's, Philadelphia, which is in Chester, Pennsylvania, right down 95. We get there, boom. We get there on time. We got front row. I take my two grown ass kids with me or whatnot. It ain't even
say what it is, grown ass kids.
And so I sit like right behind them in the second row, but they sit right in the front row with my mom and her husband. Oh boy, when you talk about the circus was in town, and I'm so glad that they enjoyed themselves. So, celebrity boxing is like a dulled down version of real boxing. Mm-hmm. But most of the niggas really can't fight. They just, you know what I mean? They do the best they can. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they train up. Some of them could actually box, but most of them is, you know what I mean?
It's just celebrity boxing.
So, you know, we laughing and joking because a lot of it is funny. It's people get knocked the fuck out. It's a thing. So last time we went, 2 months ago, it was a month and a half ago I went. There was a guy that fought another guy. And when he was fighting him, he tore his bicep. And the shit rolled up. It was nasty, right? So that guy was in the audience after the other guy fought another guy. He was sitting right next to my son. So he jumps up, gets in the ring because the promoter wants to, so they going back and forth. He's going back and forth with the other guy like, you're full of shit. You fucking suck. And the only reason why you fucking won that fight is because it was a no contest because, you know, I tore my bicep. Dude was like, I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. He was like, I'm a winner. You're a fucking loser. And fuck all the people here that think otherwise. Right? So they arguing. Dude steps out the ring in front of us. They start going back and forth. Dude pushes him. Dude pushing back. It's a squabble. My 2 kids are sitting there cracking the fuck up like, oh, no. My mom is like, no, in the name of Jesus. And gets up.
Mom! What?
And gets up and stands in the aisle. No fighting. I'm like, no fighting. We're in a boxing match. What are you talking about? Whatnot? No fighting. No, I'm like, Ma, you gotta chill. Donovan and Lyric are cracking up because they like, Donovan is, when I tell you, but I've never seen somebody less worried about 2 grown men looking like they about to fight in his face. He's like, I will dump both you niggas. You just looking, he looking up there like,
I see him going.
Yeah, like he just sitting there, he's dying laughing, and Lyric, she ain't got a fear bone in her body. She like, look at him. He like, he mad as hell. Like, I'm looking at this like, and my mom is tripping. Like, she always be bugging. Like, I love my mom.
She can't sit in the front
Stop
in the name of Jesus.
This is the funniest version of my mom.
Really?
Ever. Yes, because now it's like, she's experiencing a whole bunch of stuff that she didn't experience before when she was younger.
Right.
But now she's getting older. So it's a lot of things that she just, like, she act like she don't want to tolerate it. But here's the funny thing about it. First one was, I'm going to show it to you because Don got it on video.
Oh,
so I'm going to show it to you, right? But here's the funny thing. Her husband sat there eating his candy and drinking his drink. And just watching, just looking while she's up there running around and jumping in the aisles, acting like she's trying to keep people from fighting. Oh, man, I'm screaming and dying laughing and whatnot. And, so that was pretty much the night that was going on. It was just a whole lot of that. She was, shooing people out the way, telling them to move.
Shooing people out
oh, my gosh. Like, just she told some white lady to get the hell out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you move, please? And the white lady was like,
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
I was like, Ma, you can't shoot people out the way like that and whatnot. That's why I just listen. When I get old, I'm trying to tell you, let me be approaching 60. Oh, it's going down. The shit that's gonna fly out my mouth, I'm gonna be talking crazy. I'm like, get your little stupid ass up. I'm talking crazier. I'm just talking about regular public. I ain't even gonna need a microphone to be doing that. I ain't even gonna need the microphone to be doing that. You got any plans coming up besides the game this week? None?
My girlfriend is having a holiday party next Saturday, so
Oh, you know,
we will be in attendance to that.
you know they doing the ugly sweater party at Crush.
Okay.
So I know. Okay.
Yeah. I do remember it now. Yeah.
I ain't get invited to nothing. But then Star was like, "Well, why? How you not invited to Crush?" I was like, "I don't know. They didn't say nothing." You know what I mean? Like, but we're actually going to record.
I think the ladies of not the ladies of Crush, the ladies.
Yeah, it's the ladies of the podcast link
Yeah.
live show. Yeah. Which is, I mean,
Wait, I thought she sent it to both of us in the chat.
she did.
That was your invite, fool.
Nigga, I made the damn flyer.
Okay, so you made it.
I know, but I might go. Who knows? But I told
What
him
date is it?
Saturday, the
This Saturday.
21st.
Oh yeah, I can't make that.
That's
I
the
know.
reason why I
I know.
put it up.
I know.
But
I mean, maybe.
But
we be around the corner. We going to Nikki's house.
See, that's what I'm saying. And I'm going to be here recording. We're going to be recording with hopefully Hype and Tone. Tone didn't
On the
respond because he was on he was what you call it, but
On vacation.
he's on vacation. So
Boy, Elise.
where is he?
Elise.
Oh shit, vibes. Yeah. I gotta get my
Now, I don't know if the ladies are available on Friday, but I'm off on Fridays.
I asked that. I asked that too. And then I don't know. I don't know what the answer that I got.
Well, I'm off 4 days.
Yeah.
I
I'm
got
off
4
Friday.
days.
I'm off Friday too. So
I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
All right. So I'll be calling because I'm off on Friday too. Yeah. So that's vibes. Yeah. Off on Friday. Ain't doing shit.
4-day vacation.
Off on Friday. But
I'm going to take my son to get his hair done. That's about it.
if y'all don't get a Merry Christmas from me and you don't hear from us before this comes out or whatnot, if this is the last episode before Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Could be, maybe. We don't know yet.
But
Merry Christmas just in case.
Christmas is on a Wednesday. You know what? The other episode might come out Christmas Eve. So it all depends, but this is going to be out this week. So
Yeah.
all right. So
Merry Christmas.
get with us on
Christmas and a
IG.
Happy New Year.
Get with us on IG at Mr._KnowItAll_pod. The Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. As long as it lasts, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Yeah. So
It's time to watch the game, y'all.
it's time to watch the game.
It's time
man.
for everybody but me to watch.
Go Birds. Let's get it done.
Gang.
Bird Gang. And it's been episode 197, and we shall see you next time. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. That's Kelly Q. And we are out. I wish I had like that little smoke beat that dropped, like Batman, and disappeared, and it'd be like a spinning chair when you come back. But
Hit 'em high
peace.
and watch
The eagles fly. Don't hype it up too much. Don't hype it up too much. Holla at y'all later,
I
man.
can't pump it.
All right, peace. Wow.
Pump it.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.